All right, here we go. This one's gonna be a 357 SIG test, and we are back with the jug test. We figured, you know what, I think we're done with gel. It's too tough to make, too time consuming, so we're going back to the jugs. Never again will I do gel. You know, we're just kidding, guys. But it is the end of our testing day. We had a few jugs left, and these are always fun, so we figured we'd bring it back. So we are just kind of messing around. This one is going to be our Federal HST. That one is the 125 grain. There's what that one looks like. It does have your nickel-plated brass, and that was rated at 1,360 feet per second. So we'll be going out of our mid-size compact Glock 32. That one does have that 4-inch barrel, and we do have our jugs. So we do have 5 lined up. We do have our 4 layers of cotton t-shirt on the front. We're not going to set up our chronograph. Usually we get too much blowback in water, so you know it's averaging about 1,400 feet per second with this round. So like I said, this one just for fun, just the end of the day, and well, you know, figured we might make a little bit of a splash. So here we go. So let's set up, and we're going to step back to 15 feet. All right, we're stepping back to 15 feet. All right, let's see what we did on that one. So like I said, guys, this one was just for fun. We had a few jugs left, so we figured we might as well blow a few up. It's always nice just to relax here at the end of our shooting day and get a little wet. So let's check this out. So like I always used to, I always used to show the cotton t-shirt. I know some people didn't like that, but whatever. So there is the entry for that one. This is our 4 layers, and there is that exit. And then there is our first jug. Check that out. That thing literally ripped in half. That thing is barely hanging on by a thread on both sides. But man, that is a ton of energy dump for that. So that is very impressive. So there is that entry for that. Looks like we got a perfect hit right in that circle like we used to like. And you can see that exit. It's looking like a pretty ragged exit so far, so definitely not too bad, but man, that is crazy. Definitely impressive for the amount of damage on that first one, so really good to see. So there is that one. Here is our second jug. Let's see. Same thing with that one, I believe. Yeah, that one is our entry hole right in that circle. You do have a split here on the right side, pretty good. And definitely blew it out quite a bit. There's a little bit of a split there in the back, and there is that exit on that second jug. So not too bad so far. So let's see. Here is our third jug. I can actually hear it rolling around down in there. So it looks like we did catch in our third. And once again, perfect center punch on that jug. And there is right here, I don't know if you guys can tell, but a little chunk of that plastic that hollow point cut out. So that's pretty cool to see. But man, check that out. Perfect hit. So like I said, this one was just for fun. And there is that split on that one. And it doesn't look like we have an exit. It looks like it definitely tried. There's a pretty good bulge on that third one. And then there is a pretty good indentation on that fourth one. So we did, you know, we didn't make it out, but still pretty darn impressive. So we're going to pour this jug out, pull this around, and see what it looks like. All right, check that thing out. Looks like it got some really nice expansion for that. You know, it definitely did quite a bit. It looks a little bit different from our gel test, of course, because it is going through those plastic layers, but you know, still pretty impressive. So it definitely opened up really nicely. Those pedals peeled pretty far back, got quite a bit of expansion though, pretty much picture perfect. Looks like we did lose just a little bit of lead, but definitely not too bad. Definitely very impressive. But you know, like I said, we're just out here having a little bit of fun. I was just messing around. We're definitely not bringing back the jug test. Maybe every now and then we'll do one, you know, at the end of our range day, but just a little bit of fun. But there we go, guys. That one was that 357 SIG out of that Glock 32. And that one was the 125 grain Federal HST. Thanks for watching, guys.